if y'all don't, these girls fans be coming on here talking about some, oh, Tesehki will do this to you, or Ivory will beat you up, or whatever the case may be. I'd be like, y'all got to be some damn fools, because one, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I'm a trained killer. Literally, like, fuck boxer, I'm a trained killer. So it'd be like, they be talking about these girls, and it's like, I don't know 30-second fights. 30 seconds? I don't know where your ass out. Listen, you give me 3 minutes with any of them girls, it's gonna be bad. Two minutes is gonna be bad. That's why I'd be like, what the hell they be talking about? And it's not even like I want to do that. I'd be like, y'all can go and fight the girls on y'all little show or whatever. Y'all ain't gotta be calling out the big dog. Cause the big dog gonna bite. And chew. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'll binge watch the show. I actually gotta catch up on it because my girl Jasmine Renee been on her popping her shit from Detroit. So I gotta listen. I binge watch the bets. It is very entertaining. It is very entertaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop what you're doing. Turn off your ring lights, mute your podcast, and throw your loyalty bracelets in the trash. Because the drama just exploded into full-blown war, and it's all happening live on Instagram. Boxing legend Claressa Shields is no stranger to fights, but last night, she stepped out of the ring and into a real-life love triangle from hell. Caught red-handed? Tesehki, the wild card from Baddies, and yes, somehow, Papoose, the man whose quiet loyalty has now turned into chaotic exposure. One leaked photo, one IG story, one man standing in between two women with undeniable hands, and now the internet is watching in 4K as Claressa threatens to break Tesehki's face in front of 200,000 viewers during a furious live stream meltdown. Was it a setup? Was Papoose actually with Tesehki? And did Claressa really throw a dumbbell at the wall mid-ramp before the screen went black? This isn't just tea. This is a flaming 3-piece combo meal served with a lawsuit on the side. And trust us, we've got every messy detail. Let's rewind 48 hours. Because before IG Live turned into WrestleMania, and before Claressa Shields was out here threatening to break faces like cheekbones were optional, there was peace. Or at least the illusion of it. Claressa, world champion, undefeated, and a walking W in heels, was enjoying a rare chill moment in her not-so-chill life. She posted a soft selfie. Just a treadmill, some Nike tights, and a caption that read, "Peace is a flex too." But peace? No. Peace is not allowed when Tesehki is in the same sentence as Papoose. Let's talk Tesehki. Reality TV's wildest wild card. Sister to Chrisian Rock. Known for fighting in heels, getting security tackled on baddies, and saying on sight, like it's her Starbucks order. She's loud, she's unpredictable, and according to one freshly leaked photo, she was with Papoose. Yes, that Papoose. The same Papoose who once held Remy Ma down during a 6-year bid. The man fans call Black Love's last hope. Now suddenly, he's in a blurry iPhone pic with Tesehki, head down, hand on her waist, like he lost a bet and his morals in the same night. The photo hit IG stories like a virus. Posted by Tesehki herself, with the caption, "Y'all know who the real champ is." And in the background, the instrumental from Foxy Brown's Candy playing faintly. Petty, deliberate, venomous. The internet blew up. Is Papoose cheating again? Wait, wasn't he just in Claressa's corner at her last fight? She posted this herself? Within 15 minutes, Claressa was trending. Within 20, she had gone live. And that's where the gloves came off. The IG Live started calm as a woman who's about to destroy a home can be. Claressa's camera flicked on. She was sweating. Not post-gym sweating, rage sweating. Edges curled. Voice shaky. She looked like a volcano right before it erupts. "So let me get this straight," she began. "I'm out here training, focused, minding my damn business, and this little zoo animal wanna post up with my man?" The comments lit up instantly. She wasn't done. "I don't play about my legacy. I don't play about my name. And I damn sure don't play about mine. She think this Zeus Network stuff? I'm not one of them. I will break her face. On sight." No gloves. No rounds. Just raw smoke. Papoose was nowhere to be found. But one messy blog claims he was seen watching the IG live from a burner account. Username at PapThePoet404 because of course this man had a backup. Back and alive, Claressa started pacing. You could hear someone in the background whisper, "Yo, end it, sis. Don't give her the clout." She turned and yelled, "Nah, let me give her something to post about without filters." At this point, her energy was so unstable, even the Wi-Fi was lagging. Then it happened. She walked off camera. A loud crash. People gasped. Was that a dumbbell? When she returned, out of breath and hair slightly shifted, she smiled. That terrifying, "I'm about to commit a felony, but make it look poetic" smile. And then she said it. "When I see her, it's up. I hope she is dental. I hope she has insurance. And I hope her wig is tight. 'Cause I'm snatching something that night." Cut. End stream. Dark screen. And the internet lost its mind. Twitter was in meltdown. TikTok had 500 parody remakes within 30 minutes. YouTube had reaction videos live before the stream even ended. But let's not act like this is random. Let's not pretend this is just Claressa overreacting. Because behind every slap-worthy moment is a buildup. And this one had been brewing for weeks. Flashback to that Vibe article from April 23rd, 2025, when fans of Baddies started tagging Claressa saying Tesehki could take her in a street fight. That was the matchstick. Claressa clapped back hard, saying, "I'm a trained killer. Give me 3 minutes with any of them girls, and it's going to be bad." And Tesehki didn't take that lightly. She fired back on the Jason Lee show, yelling, "Let me do the training she doing and let me not be off the weed and poppers. I'll beat the F out of her." The clip went viral. Claressa hit her with a live stream response the same night, saying, "Girl, go to rehab, then come back and try me." So no, this wasn't overnight smoke. This was slow-roasted beef, the kind that simmers. Now fast forward to a photo with Papoose. That wasn't coincidence. That was strategic violence. And now, Claressa has activated beast mode. But here's the twist. The real tea hasn't even been poured yet. Because as the IG Live hit 2.3 million views, a new clip surfaced. A voice note. Leaked. Anonymous. Someone close to Claressa. Whispers caught on audio saying, "Wait till she sees the video." That wasn't the first time they linked. There's a video? Is there more than just a photo? And what does Papoose have to say about all this? That's where we pause, because this mess is just beginning. So the world had barely caught its breath after Claressa's now legendary IG Live meltdown when the next explosion dropped. A video, not a blurry photo, not a screen recording of someone's live. A full-on, high-definition video allegedly showing Papoose and Tesehki entering a hotel lobby together 2 nights before the picture she posted. And not just any hotel, a luxury boutique spot in downtown Atlanta. The kind of place where the staff wear gloves and the chandeliers cost more than your car. The video, leaked by an anonymous source to a gossip blog, shows Papoose wearing the same denim jacket from his last appearance on Claressa's IG, walking slightly ahead of Tesehki. She's in a hoodie, sunglasses on indoors, and holding a small designer bag. They approach the elevator. He taps the button. She steps in first. He follows. Then, and this is the part that broke the internet, he places his hand on the small of her back. The date stamp on the footage? 2 days before the Candy post. That was it. That was the match in the gasoline. Suddenly, this wasn't just petty clout drama. This was alleged betrayal. This was a whole love triangle unraveling in real time. And Claressa? She wasn't silent for long. Just hours after the video leaked, she posted a single message to her story. "I was out here fighting in rings while they were playing in elevators. Bet." She didn't tag anyone. She didn't need to. Meanwhile, Tesehki, who was previously flexing, went dead silent. No lives. No comments. Just one petty repost of a meme that read, "If you can't handle the streets, get out the kitchen." And Papoose? Not a word. But a source close to him claims his phone had been blowing up non-stop and that he was deeply embarrassed. That same source also said that Papoose told a friend, "I didn't know they were filming. I just wanted to talk." Talk? At midnight? At a luxury hotel? With a reality star who fights in heels and lives for mess? Please. As the public tried to make sense of it all, more receipts started flying. First came the texts. Screenshots leaked by someone claiming to be close to Claressa's camp showed an alleged text exchange between Papoose and Tesehki. In one message, Papoose says, "She don't get me like you do." Another, "You make me feel seen." And then the smoking gun, "You free tonight? I'll swing by." These texts were dated weeks ago, around the same time Claressa had been posting inspirational quotes and gym selfies. Fans were quick to connect the dots. On Twitter, hashtags like #NotTheChampAgain and #ElevatorEnergy started trending. TikTokers were doing dramatic reenactments of the lobby footage. YouTubers made 10-minute breakdowns zooming in on Papoose's hand like it was Zapruder film. The narrative had shifted. It was no longer just Claressa versus Tesehki. It was now Claressa versus a betrayal she never saw coming. One blog even compared it to the Remy Ma situation years ago, calling this Papoose's second public humiliation tour. Another wrote, "When will Claressa realize she's in love with a man who treats loyalty like a rental suit? Nice in public, dirty underneath?" By now, Claressa's team was scrambling. One anonymous insider told a media outlet that Claressa's brand is built on strength, discipline, and control, and this chaos is threatening all of that. They were apparently urging her to stay quiet, regroup, and pivot the narrative. But Claressa had other plans. She went live again. This time, no yelling, no pacing. Just Claressa sitting on her couch, hoodie on, phone in hand. "I'm not here to scream today," she began. "I screamed already. I lifted dumbbells, ran 10 miles, and screamed into a pillow." Pause. "But now I just want to say one thing. You played me, and that's cool. But don't think you get to walk away clean." She looked straight into the camera, then added, "Y'all thought Remy was done with him? Y'all thought I was different? Nah. Same pain, different gloves." Mic dropped. The comments were a battlefield. Some fans were rallying behind her, calling her a queen, a real one, and too strong to fall. Others were questioning how this even happened, how a champion of her level could be caught up in this kind of mess. Meanwhile, new leaks started surfacing. An alleged email thread, forwarded from a burner account, claimed that Claressa's legal team was preparing a defamation and emotional distress suit. Not against Papoose. Not even directly against Tesehki, but against the blog that leaked the video. The goal? Shut down the fire at the source. But the internet doesn't forget. And it definitely doesn't delete. The video is now everywhere. Twitter, Reddit, private Discord servers, even bootleg Facebook pages with watermarks from 2013. One tweet read, "Claressa is fighting opponents in the ring and in her bedroom. Give her a championship belt and a therapist." And let's not forget, amid all of this chaos, a single voice note dropped from a friend of the couple, claiming that Claressa had been warned. She knew. People told her. But she didn't believe it until she saw it herself. That's what broke her. Another leak alleged that Claressa and Papoose had been in couples therapy just weeks prior to all this. That she was trying to balance training for her next title defense and a man who was emotionally unavailable. It was the perfect storm. By the time the second IG Live ended, Claressa had unfollowed Papoose, deleted all posts of them together, and started liking shady quotes like, "Sometimes love is blind, so it can't see you being disrespected." Tesehki, on the other hand, popped back up online with a cryptic post, a selfie captioned, "Smiling through it. Even the bruises shine." Was that a clapback? A threat? A hint that she and Claressa had already fought? No one knew. But the tension? Palpable. And fans were foaming at the mouth for more. Because this story had now reached peak chaos. And still, one question remained unanswered. Was Claressa actually going to fight her? Because in her first IG Live, she didn't just threaten. She promised hands. And now, rumor had it, There was a secret DM from Claressa to a celebrity boxing promoter. Just 5 words. I'm ready. Set it up. The streets were buzzing. Fans were glued to their phones. Comment sections looked like war zones. But the only question left was, would Claressa and Tesehki actually fight? Not internet beef. Not subliminals. Not Instagram lives. A real, televised, gloves-off showdown. Because after Claressa's second IG Live, where she calmly declared, I'm ready. Set it up. The whispers turned into meetings. Private ones. With promoters. With networks. With Zeus. Yes, Zeus Network. The same one that turned screaming matches into programming gold, reportedly reached out with an offer. A 6-figure check. Celebrity boxing match. Full PPV rollout. Cameras. Press tour. Ring girls. All of it. And here's the wild part. Tesehki said yes. According to one insider, she replied with just 3 words. Let's make history. So now we weren't just watching a scandal. We were watching the build-up to an event. Promoters began calling it street versus gloves. Tesehki started tweeting cryptic things like, don't blink or you'll miss that jaw hit the floor. Claressa, meanwhile, went silent. Silent but deadly. Because as Tesehki posted selfies with captions like, ready when she is, Claressa was back in the gym. Sparring. Training harder. Moving differently. People close to her said she'd wake up at 4 a.m. to shadowbox in the mirror. One trainer allegedly said, she's not training for a fight. She's training for a demolition. And while the match hadn't even been officially announced, fake posters started floating around. AI-generated thumbnails. Fantasy trailers. People were betting on it like it was already scheduled. Then, the twist. Just as the hype peaked, a legal cease and desist was leaked. Not from Claressa. From Remy Ma. Yes. Out of nowhere, the former queen of the Bronx, ex-wife of Papoose, sent legal paperwork aimed at both women, claiming they were using her image and name in a defamatory way for personal gain. Her argument? That the drama surrounding Papoose was damaging her brand and interfering with co-parenting efforts. Nobody saw that coming. One paragraph in the leaked doc read, while I am no longer romantically involved with Mr. Mackey, I demand my privacy be respected and my name be excluded from any promotional material, content, or discussion surrounding the personal lives of others. The internet went into analysis mode. Was Remy trying to protect her image? Or was she trying to warn them that Papoose wasn't worth the mess? Either way, the legal hit cooled down the event just as it was catching fire. And that's when the final blow came through. Another leaked message. This time, allegedly from Tesehki's camp. An internal group chat. The kind publicists have to scrub clean when things go south. In the chat, someone wrote, she doesn't even want to fight for real. It was just for buzz. Another replied, keep her high energy for cameras. We'll cancel last minute if it gets too real. The screenshot spread like wildfire. Fans turned. The Free Tesehki crowd started switching up fast. Commenters who once called her the queen of the streets now wrote, wait, so this was just a storyline? She's scared. Claressa would break her ribs. Suddenly, the match felt like a fantasy again. And Claressa? Still silent. Still working. No IG lives. No tweets. Just a single new post. A shadowy clip of her hitting the heavy bag with the caption, sometimes the loudest revenge is quiet. That post hit 1 million views in 2 hours. Meanwhile, Papoose was finally spotted in public. He showed up at a local charity event. Alone. No Claressa. No Tesehki. Dressed in all black, wearing shades indoors, looking like a man who just found out the internet has receipts on top of receipts. A TMZ reporter asked him about the scandal. He said nothing. But the next day, a note appeared on his IG story. White text. Black background. It read, everybody wants the truth until it comes with pain. Some say it was aimed at Claressa. Others say it was about himself. But then, the final twist hit. A video. Grainy. Secret. Blurry. But clear enough to see the outline of 2 women yelling in a parking lot. A man steps between them, One woman lunges. A weave flies. A punch is thrown. The internet screamed, "Is that Claressa and Tesehki?" Blogs ran with it. Underground fight caught on camera. Claressa and Tesehki clash in parking lot. But Claressa's rep denied it. That's not Claressa. That's not her voice. That's not even her height. Still, the belief had already spread. Some fans wanted justice. Others wanted closure. But most? They wanted the next twist. And just when you thought it was over, Claressa dropped a promo video. A slow-motion walk through the gym. Her wrapping her hands. Clips of her previous knockouts. A deep voiceover. "You can disrespect me. You can doubt me. But you can't stand in front of me and lie." The final frame? Her eyes staring into the camera. And the words, "Soon." The comment section blew up. People begging for a real fight date. Others asking where Papoose is. And a surprising few asking, "Where's Remy in all this?" Because that's the thing. The story may have started with Tesehki and Claressa, but now it's become a storm of everyone connected to one man who barely speaks. 3 women, 2 fights, 1 scandal. And it's still not over. And just like that, we've gone from title belts to IG threats, from blurry hotel footage to leaked fight offers, and from Papoose being the quiet, loyal one, to the man caught in the crossfire of 2 women ready to throw hands on sight. But now it's your turn. Do you believe Claressa was really blindsided? Was Tesehki plotting clout the whole time? Or was Papoose quietly playing chess while everyone else fought over checkers? Is there really a fight coming? Or is this all smoke, mirrors, and viral marketing? One thing's for sure, this mess is far from over. And the next IG Live, the next leaked screenshot, the next security cam footage could flip the whole narrative again. So hit that like, drop your wildest theory in the comments, and subscribe to Gossip Spill Vibe, where the drama never sleeps and neither do we. Because if Tesehki and Claressa do end up in a ring, someone's gonna bleed. And someone's gonna go viral doing it. We're watching. You're watching. Let the internet pick a side.